Oh, thing that can happen when you're going through those days, and you're going to go through them many times in life. It's so dark. Hi, this is exactly 8 p.m. Here in Malawi. My name is Lida Virginia Pili from Malawi, and I'm here to talk about our Dynas Global products. And I am a networker under Dynas Global. So probably today we're only talking about the products because I believe that for people to understand the business or things to be okay with them, for them to take the business far away, they need also to have knowledge about what they are selling or about what they are giving the people or about what they are helping people with. Yeah, because network marketing, there are vehicles that we supposed to take care of. So the first vehicle is about the products, about the company itself, the company image, the management, yeah, and the compensation plan as well, and also the system of the company. So all these four vehicles drive the company to go far. So in here today, we only talk mostly about the Dynas Global products. And I'm recording this in case you not finish with me or you also want to have somebody to check about whatever we are going to discuss here. I will share the link so that they are able to get the the meeting thereafter. Thank you so much. So here we go. We start. We don't wait much because we know that we are busy people, and being busy people always give excuses that I was busy. Oh, come on, please, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so just wait. I'll remove the recording. I think so. Um, Sorry for that. I had prepared but it's failing to open. So let me go for this one. Yeah. So first of all, as I've already said, this is Dynas Global, and we are going to talk about the Dynas Global products. But before that, let me just give a brief introduction of Dynas Global. So Dynas Global, it's a company that is based in Malaysia. Its headquarters is in Malaysia, and this company started in 2023 January. When talk of 2023 up now, this is 2026, we're talking about 3 years in the system in operation. And our CEO is Mr. Haleti from Malaysia. And so far, we are in more than 60 countries, and we are growing so big. And as we're saying now, the company has been able to pay out millions of dollars now. So most launched more than $20 million, I should say so. So Dynas Group has distributors all over in more than 60 countries, and I can say in all continents. Yeah, in all continents on earth. And so far we have distributors more than 200,000 plus, and we are really doing so well. We are going so far. So that's just a brief background of Dynas Global. So, of course, these are some of the readers that we have. Others will always ask I say, why is that there are no women there? We are there. Yeah, we are there in the system. We are readers, and there are a lot of women there also as part of management working. Yeah, so we have certificates. We have certificates in all the countries, or certificates like here in Malawi. Also, we have our own certificate of registration and the Dynas Global, and we also have our pharmacy and medicines regulatory authority, an authorization that we can be able even to market our products. That's why you see that image and also the Dynas Rose Center there. So as we have said that today probably we are dealing much on the products. So I don't want to talk about the achievers, this and that, because we only concentrating on the products. So Dynas Global so far, wait. Yeah, so Dynas Global so far, it has 8 products. The first product, which is the mother product, is a Dynas Locenta. So this is the first product that the company produced in 2023. When Dynas was starting, this was the first product that was started in 2023. And it has a lot of benefits, and it has shown that it is working miraculously. We call it, it's a God-given product to humankind because of its results. You know, in our company, in Dynas Global, we say we sell results. So really, Dynas Locenta has shown to produce a lot of results. So others will ask me, what are the key benefits of Dynas Locenta, and this product, does it have its registration and its approval? Yes, Dynas Locenta, it has been approved in a lot of countries, and it not only the Locenta, but almost all the products have been approved in many countries. And as we are saying also, Dynas Locenta, it has FDA approval. Yeah, Food and Drug Association, it has those approval. So don't be scared to use it. Okay, it's a safe product. It went into the lab, it's clinically proven, and most of us will say we want evidence-based testimonies. We all have them. So, and whenever you want to get even something or any testimonies, you can even go on Google and just type Dynas Locenta testimonies. You get overwhelmed testimonies because we are everywhere with our product and we're proud of it. Yeah. So the Dynas Locenta boosts metabolism. Okay, it boosts metabolism. And Dynas Locenta enhances cardiovascular health. You know, for somebody to be okay, you're supposed to be physically okay, you're supposed to be mentally okay, you're supposed to be financially okay, and a lot of things when talk of healthy. Okay, socially, you're supposed to be okay. Yeah. So, and as a person who we go by system, okay, a person who go by system. So when talk of a system of a person, we are talking of cardiovascular system, we're talking of genital tract system, we're talking of GI, that's gastrointestinal system, we're talking of nervous system, a lot of systems that as a human being, to make it a whole, you have, there should be an operation for you to be a whole human being when we talk of physical health. So that's why here we're talking about Dynas Locenta to say it helps in cardiovascular system, it helps even in the GI system, it helps in strengthening immunity system. Okay, your immunity is supposed to be strong for you to fight back any health condition that can come in. Okay, so we also have it improves it improve the cognitive vitality. That's Dynas Locenta. It reduces obesity risk. Yeah, if Dynas Locenta boosts metabolism in your body, that means it also help you to reduce obesity. Okay, the risk of obesity. You know, obesity, it has a lot of complications. Okay, and obesity is one of the risk factors in so many health conditions that a human being can have. So once you using Dynas Locenta, we are sure that at least some of the risks that can come for you to be obese, they are reduced. So it also improves sleep quality. If you have issues with sleeping, you are unable to sleep, okay, you can use Dynas Locenta. Okay, so what are the main ingredients in Dynas Locenta? We have Bulgarian rose placenta, we have NMN, we have brown seaweed extract, we have lotus gem extract, we have bitter melon extract, and ashwagandha root extracts. Apart from that, in Dynastro Center also, there is vitamins, there is minerals, they are there. Okay, they're all combined in one. So it's the whole product in it. And you can take it with confidence because it will help you in a lot of things. Yeah. So as I've said that we have a lot of testimonies, and I think by and by I'll be even coming in and showing you some of the testimonies that we have locally here in Malawi. Yeah, because if maybe I can be just showing the outside testimonies, would be like, what about here in Malawi? But by and by, since we're just starting these Zooms, I'll be coming in and showing you the testimonies here in Malawi. Yeah, so apart from that, I've said that we have 8 products. We have Dynas Urbanism. So Dynas Urbanism, it's a very good product. I like it. Yeah, I like it and I use it so much. This product is made for anyone who has issues. For example, you are obese. So it's the Dynas Urbanism Slimming Candy. So if you want to stay slim, you eat the candies, okay? It has 2 candies in it. There's a night one and there's a morning one, okay? So use these 2 in together in the morning and evening for it to have perfect results. But I've noted that most of people they like going for the lead one. But for it to be effective, you're supposed to use the lead one as well as the black one. Okay, then it will be perfect. So those who like eating a lot, they can use this Dynas Urbanism. The others they don't want to see food passing. They'll go for it. Okay, they'll eat. So if you love eating so much, you can't control yourself, use Dynas Urbanism. Okay. So those who work a lot, they're just working and working, workaholics. Okay. And because you are seated a longer time, you are eating and seated a longer time because you're working, you have no time to exercise, you can use Dynas Urbanism. It will help you to control the weight and also to increase the metabolism in your body. Okay. Those who don't have confidence, when they see at their body, say, no, my body is not okay, I think my tummy has grown so big, you can use Dynas Urbanism. Okay. And all those who have rebound weight issues, okay, well, because others they might get slim today and tomorrow you find them they are back to their huge body, they can use Dynas Urbanism. Okay, so as I said that there is moons and suns. The red one is for the morning, in the morning, and the black one is for the evening. So the key benefits of moons is that it works on overnight for slimming. Okay, it promotes digestion. When you're sleeping, when you take the black one, it promotes digestion, and it detoxifies and eliminates fats. Okay, so while you're sleeping, the moon is working in your body. When you're dreaming about yourself, you're dreaming whatever, the moon is working in your body. Okay, so it will reduce fat. Okay, and it will promote digestion. Sometimes you can even hear the pulsating movement in your tummy that I think something's really working inside me. And if you have issues about gas, you even hear the gas coming out. Okay, so that's how moons works. And it reduces body weight anyway, and it boosts fullness. Okay, and but eventually you feel confident. Okay, and in the morning you go to the toilet. Probably it takes 8 hours for it to wake, yeah, to start working. So in the morning after waking, you're supposed to go to toilet and you empty a lot of things anyway. If the first time taking the Dynas Urbanism, you can the Moons one, you can even see that a lot of things that comes out from you, you say, oh, is it really me? Yeah, it's you. So after that, in the morning, then you take the Soons, the lead one. So this one, it burns fat inside out, okay? And it strengthens body curves, okay? Yeah, so those who like having the 6-pack and those who like to having the hips, okay, and the bums for my fellow women, use this Dynas Urbanism. It will help to curve the your body. All the curves will show. Okay, but that cannot just happen in a single day. Okay, it needs consistency. When you start taking it, it needs consistency, because problem is that people think only one bike can achieve whatever results you want. No. Okay, you follow instructions, you go by it, you follow instructions, and by you see that the product is working on you. And it also reduces hunger. Yeah, and I have proof on that, because I said I like using it. Yeah, because I like it so much. So it reduces the hunger, it controls your appetite. There are other people that they like eating a lot. Okay, they don't want to see the food passing, they like eating a lot, they have a huge hunger. So once you are using the Soons, you find that your hunger goes down a little bit. Okay, so and it also accelerates the fat burning. So what are the main ingredients in Dynas Urbanism? We have Italian Morossi, more red orange extract. We have green tea leaf extract. We have green coffee bean extract, and we also have white kidney kidney bean extract. I'll give chance for the questions at the end. So there we go. On product number 3, we have Dynas S-Guard. So Dynas S-Guard is there to boost our immunity. Remember, for you to function very well, for the body to function very well, it means your immunity is supposed to be strong. You know, there are a lot of infections that they are hovering around, okay? The COVID, or the viruses, we talk of the infections about the bacteria, the fungus, all those things, they come into our body through weather, on what we are eating, through the contact, a person to person or a person to an animal, you get some infections. Sometimes uncleanliness if you're not caring yourself enough. And especially even those who work around people that take care of the sick people, you can get some of the infections into your body. A lot is happening anyway. The waters that we drink, the water we drink, we think they're safe. Sometimes they're not safe at all. You can get an infection. Just the air that we are breathing, we can also get an infection. So remember, let me say this point, that these products, anyone can use it. Anyone can use them. Okay? It's not that it's for sick people only. Remember, these are supplements. Okay? Anyone can use them. You are sick or you're not sick. Because for you to say, I think I'm feeling sick, it doesn't just show up immediately. It doesn't just show up at that time. It starts far away until the body tells you that we are sick here. So this product, anyone can use them. Okay? So the key benefits, as I've said, is gut boosts immunity. It also supports respiratory health. And now, like here in Malawi, we are going in the cold season. This is May, June, July. It's a bit colder. Okay, and this time a lot of us we suffer from respiratory tract infections, and this is another best product that you can use to fight any infection that can come in to you. So you can use Dynas S-Guard to fight the infection. It also helps regulate sugar. This product can also be used to those who are suffering from diabetes, and anyone anyway can use to regulate the sugars. And it also provides oxidant protection, and it also supports longevity. So what's there in the Dynas S-Guard? We have triple stem cells, we have R-gabet glucine, we have black elderberry bed extract, we have tiger milk mushroom extract, and we also have white mulberry leaf extract. We have also Gymnema sylvestre extract. So you need to take it. Who should take it? Anyone of us can take it. High stress professionals, others prone to respiratory issues. Those people, we know people, those people with the HIV infections. We know those people who have cancer. We know those people who have diabetes. And we all know those people. Anyone can take this product. Okay? So you don't have to be exception or specific to say it's only for cancer patients or it's only for this one, but anyone can take, because we need a strong immunity to fight an enemy which is an infection in our bodies, for us to operate better. Can we please, I think we mute if we're coming in now, just mute. Yeah. So then we have another product. This is the product number 4, S Blue Coffee. S Blue Coffee, for those who have tried it, it has a very good taste. So it is sugarless, okay, meaning it's safe for those who are suffering from diabetes and anyone else. Those who don't like sugars, to add sugars, the real sugar that we know, they can use S Blue Coffee because it's sugarless, but it tastes as if there's some sugar in it. But it tastes like that because it has a monkey fruit in it. Okay, so monkey fruit, it's a bit, it tastes like there's some sugar in it. Yeah, so it's sugarless and anyone can use it. So the key benefit of S Blue Coffee enhances energy levels. It reduces sugar cravings. If you have a lot of sugar cravings, okay, there are some people who have mostly fungal infections. Okay, those who suffer from fungus a lot, whether it's on the skin, others they'll suffer, like my fellow women, they'll be having the candidas, having abnormal vaginal discharges. Mostly when they go to the hospital, they'll just be told that you have candida. Now and then, abnormal vaginal discharge, you have candida, this and that. You can use this S Blue Coffee because it reduces sugar cravings. So those people with mostly that they suffer from candida infections, they need to shy away from the sugars because fungus like sugars. Okay, fungus like sugar. So you can use S Blue Coffee to reduce that craving of sugar. Okay, to fight that. Yeah, so it also supports the cardiovascular health. You know, it's the heart. When talk of cardiovascular health or cardiovascular system, we're talking about the heart, we're talking about the blood itself, okay, and some of the components in the blood. So it's the heart that pumps the blood anywhere. So if our heart is not working properly, we will suffer a lot, okay, because it's like an engine. It's like a car, okay. It's like a car that has an engine. If the engine knocks off, okay, it means the car is done until you fix that that engine. So it's the same thing. The heart is like the engine of our bodies. Okay, it pumps the blood, it does this, it does that for us things to start to be working in the body. So when you take S Blue Coffee, it also helps to support the cardiovascular health, and it provides also antioxidant protection, and it also improves the cognitive clarity. It also promotes overall vitality. Okay, so what's there in the S Blue Coffee? We have premium Arabica coffee beans. We have NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, and also have Jimena Sylvester extract in it. I also have monkey fruit. The monkey fruit that I mentioned in the area, that is the one makes the S Blue Coffee to taste like there's some sugar, but it's sugarless, and anyone can use it. Okay, so they also saying who can take S Blue Coffee? Anyone can take it, and those who love coffee lovers wanting healthier options, they can use that, because we know that most of the coffee in the market, the coffee that is there outside in the market, it has a lot of caffeine. Okay, it has a lot of caffeine, and the caffeine has also a lot of complications to people. Okay, it brings a lot of issues in our bodies. But if you love coffee and you want to substitute, or you want to tell your prospect or clients about the substitute that they can use, let them use S Blue Coffee. Okay, they'll love it. Yeah, they'll love, the taste is so good. They'll love it. And also, despite on top of loving the S Blue Coffee, it will also help them in the benefits that I've mentioned in their body than using the caffeine's one. Okay, so those individuals seeking natural energy boosts and people monitoring sugar intakes, they can use it, and those supporting heart health, they can use the S Blue Coffee. Yeah, so apart from that, Dynance Global, we have Lift Max. Lift Max, let me mention here, is specifically for women. So we the color for women, it's pink. Yeah, universal. When you see pink, you see a woman. Okay, when you see pink, you see a woman. So Lift Max is also in pink, meaning it's for women. Okay, so Lift Max was made for women. Women pass through a lot of problems. Okay, a lot of problems. I know men also pass through a lot of problems because others will say, yeah, you are saying women pass through a lot of problems. Why you know? How about men? I know men also pass through a lot of problems, but specifically here, this one we are talking of women. So lift max supports skin elasticity. Okay, those who have problems with the skin, instead of the skin be looking smooth, it has with lagers like that. So if you want your skin to be smooth as a woman, because the skin is part of our beauty anyway, use Dynas Lift Max. Okay, it will support the skin elasticity, and it also balances hormones. Okay, the hormones. You know, women, we are controlled by hormones. Women, we are controlled by hormones. That's why sometimes we are moody, or sometimes we will be happy, sometimes we will be sad from nowhere. You just wake up sad, okay? Wake up very angry, and then, what has happened to you? It's just because hormones are controlling us. So women were controlled by hormones. Sometimes we will shine brighter, and everyone will say, "Hey, you're looking so beautiful." It's the hormones that are controlling us. So Lift Max also helps in balancing the hormones, because the hormones are not balanced. It's when we start having these issues. We have starting having the pimples. We start having the prolonged menses. Just having the bleeding the whole month non-stop. Sometimes you not even see your menses. You think, am I pregnant? You go and check, you're not pregnant. Okay, just because the hormones are not balancing up. Okay, sometimes you have even issues of infertility because the hormones are not balancing up. It means you're unable to do your menses and unable to get to your menses. Then by the end of the day, because you're not getting your menses, it means you're not ovulating, and then it means equal to infertility. You cannot be pregnant. Okay, because the hormones are not balancing up. So Lift Max is there to correct those mistakes in the body, to correct those problems in the body. So they balances the hormones. Okay, they also enhances natural moisture. Sometimes women, we find that those more especially who are married anyway, or those who are couples, you find that when they go to the bedroom, they have problems that they're always dry down there. When they want to try to play the game, they're failing to play the game because they're dry down there. So to help with that problem, Dynas Global, they thought of women that no, you are suffering a lot. Let's make this product that can help also to moisture you down there when you're playing any game in your bedrooms. Yeah, so it also supports tissue development and also improves the blood circulation. Okay, and it promotes bone health as well in women. And let's also mention about menopause. You know, menopause is a journey, and this topic, most of us, we don't talk about it. Okay, it looks like it's a taboo when you talk among women about menopause, but I think it's high time we start talking about menopause. Menopause is a journey. Others, they start it at 35 years. Others, they'll start it at 40. It depends on your genetics makeup anyway. And when talk of menopause, it's like now it's a process where you go through as a woman up to the time you stop menstruating. Okay, so in that time, that process, okay, to the time when you start menses and when you're about to start going to the menopause, there are issues that you pass through as a woman. Others will have bone issues. They will be complaining, me, I'm sick. But when they go to the hospital, you check everything, find it's normal. There's no any derangement in any test results. Okay, but the woman is complaining. No, I'm not feeling okay. I'm feeling my back. I'm feeling hot at night. I have hot flashes. I'm feeling this. I'm sweating anywhere. No, just know that those people, they're going through they started the process of menopause. So Rift Max will help to fight that. Okay, to help to ease those signs and symptoms that a woman goes through when they are going into menopause. So what's there in Dynas Lift Max? We have estrogen G100, and also have a concentrate patient saffron extract. Also have agar extract. Also have soya isoflavors extract in it. So they're saying who can take Lift Max? Women with hormonal imbalances, the menopausal women, women seeking skin and tissue elasticity, those who want to look beautiful, shining, women you want to have the film breast, caves as well. You can use Dynas Lift Max. And you also seeking bone and the good circulation, healthy, you can also use Dynas Lift Max. Dynas Global, after, they also saw that it was very important for men to have their own product, you know. We can all not talk about women without talking about men. Then we're unfair, okay? Then we're unfair. So we also have product for men, which is triple root coffee. You know, sometimes in the marriages, in the bedrooms, there are a lot of that is happening. You find that a man maybe has stress, has passed through a lot throughout the day, and when you reach home, a woman is waiting for you. Your wife, your spouse is waiting for you to say, despite whatever you passed through during the day, I think it's time to play our game here now. So comes a man, try to show himself like I'm a man, but you find that the engine doesn't wake up. Okay, the engine doesn't wake up, it's exhausted. So not only that, not only the stress that can make that, others they have medical conditions like diabetes and some of the drugs that people take just to cover some of the medical conditions that they have. They make a man to have difficult erection. They are unable to the engine to stand up. They are unable to start the engine. So Dynasty triple coffee, it helps in all those issues. It helps and it makes a man to shine that I'm still powerful, my friend. Don't pray with me. I'm still powerful. So they can use the Dynasty triple root. So what's the key benefits of Dynasty triple root? It sustains energy. It sustains energy, okay, in the bedroom. It boosts endurance, it improves libido, okay, because others they might have low libido, they don't want the woman, but once they take it, they will feel in the mood again to say, okay, my spouse, come here, I want you. Okay, it also stimulates sperm for those who are suffering from infertility. So the sperm quality, okay, the sperm quality, where the sperms becomes quality, they have quality that you can be able even to impregnate a woman, okay, because others they will be told when they go to the hospital, no, the woman is okay, it doesn't have problem, but you, a man, you have a problem. Your sperm have low quality, your sperm have a lot of sperms that they don't have tails. No, your sperms have big-headed sperms. No, you are producing very little. There's nothing in your sperm, or you go yeah, quite yeah. Anyway, let me not go into details like that. But you find that you have problems in your semen that you produce. So when you start taking Dynas triple coffee, it helps all to solve all those issues. But you can also be combining through center. Remember, I've said that Dynas Center is the main product, the mother product. So all these products that I'm mentioning after Dynas Center, the S-Guard, the Triple Root, the S-Blue, the Lift Max, they can be taken together with Dynas Center. The Urbanism can be taken together with the Dynas Center. Yeah. So what's there in the Triple Root? We have premium Arabica coffee beans. We have ginseng extract. We have maca extract. We have ashwagandha extract. We also have Tongchel Ari extract. And the individuals needing sustained energy, they can take triple root coffee. Seeking more power in the bed, then you can also take the Dynas triple root coffee. Those who are sick, have issues like diabetes people, they can take the triple root coffee. Those who have reduced libido, they are not satisfied even in the bed. Sexually, they can take triple root coffee. And even men also have hormones, okay? So others, because the hormones, their hormones are not balancing, more especially the testosterone hormone, when it's not balancing up, men start suffering from what you've been mentioning. So they can also take the triple root coffee. Apart from that, we have Dynas Collagen. So Dynas Collagen, this product also just came last year. So it's a product that if you want to shine, you can use it. And if you have a problem with sleeping, let me give a testimony here on this product as well. I have been suffering from insomnia for so long myself, more especially because of my work. Okay, so where I work, most of them are up during the night. Like as I'm doing this Zoom today, at work, and I just thank God that I don't have some disturbances. Okay, but I'll be up till tomorrow morning. I'll be up. Okay, so because of that trend that sometimes I don't sleep during the night, I have difficulties to sleep. Whenever even I go home, when you go home, because here I don't sleep, then I go back home. When I go home, my children will start saying, Mama, this. My husband will come and say, Yes, my honey, this. Whosoever is there, Auntie, this. My in-laws will say, everyone is trying now to talk to me because I was aware I was at work. Okay. But me, I'm tired. I want to sleep. But I can't sleep because I have disturbance at home. And I feel tired, but I'm failing even to sleep. So what I do sometimes, I said, okay, fine. I'll take care of whatever that I need to take care of. But during night, when I go back home, during night that now I'm no longer on the night shift, I'll say, okay, let me sleep. But I'll find myself having problems to sleep because I stayed awake and my brain is telling me that it's not time to sleep because I've been always awake. So to avoid that, then I use Dynas Collagen. I say, okay, let me just get my Dynas Collagen. I get the Dynas Collagen and I sleep peacefully. I sleep peacefully. From there, when I wake up, I'm fresh and I'm back to my normal duties. I'll do whatever I want to do during that day. So I have testimony. It really works. So for those who are suffering from insomnia, you are unable to sleep, you can use this Dynas Collagen. So let's look at the key benefits of Dynas Collagen. So it supports skin firmness and glow. Okay, maybe that's why I look. My skin looks so much good because all the products I use them anyway. Yeah. So it also strengthens hair and nails. If you want to have a good hair, you can use Dynas Collagen. It improves joint flexibility. Okay, it improves the sleep quality. It also reduces stress. If we are stressed up, okay, we know, yeah, we pass through a lot of things, so makes those things makes us to be stressed, okay, and worse still, they can make us even to have depression. So you can use Dynas Collagen to reduce the stresses, and it also promotes healthy aging. Okay, we are every day we are getting old. Okay, so for you to get older healthily, you can also use Dynas Collagen. So what's in the Dynas Collagen? There's collagen peptides, there's build next extract, there's elastin, there's NMN as well, there's glutathione, and there's gamma amino. Okay, so who can use Dynas Collagen? Individuals seeking radiant skin, adults with a joint concerns, those experiencing stress and poor sleep, individuals aiming for healthy aging, they can all use Dynas Collagen. Now we also have our new product, okay, which is the Dynas toothpaste. Okay, here in Malawi, we used. I don't know if it's only here in Malawi or in other countries as well. I used to Colgate. So sometimes people ask me, "Do you have a Colgate? Dynas Colgate?" So I'll start laughing. I said, "Wow, yeah, I have the Dynas Colgate." Yeah. So even as distributors, sometimes we make that mistake. We ask each other, Virginia, do you have the Dynas Colgate? You say, wow. So you are my favorite distributor. I also talking about Dynas Colgate. No, no, no. So let's learn that it's toothpaste, okay? Dynas toothpaste, okay? Yeah. So anything that is because I use that, anything that is to do with washing the mouth, we all only know about Colgate. No, no, no. So let's know that anything that we use apart from the Colgate, in general, their names, they're called toothpaste. So we have our Dynas toothpaste, the day and night botanical oral care. So we have a morning shoot, which is the in blue one. So let's see the benefits of the morning shoot. It refreshes and purifies the mouth. It supports oral cleanliness. It also neutralizes odor and promotes the lasting freshness. I have this client of mine who was complaining that you always breathing bad air. Okay, whenever he's talking to people shun away from him because the mouth always produces a bad odor, bad smell. Okay, so he said, I saw something on your status about the toothpaste. Can that help me? I have bad odor most of the times, despite brushing my teeth, despite eating, I'll do whatever I try. I've tried a lot of things, but it doesn't work. I said, yes, you can use it. So I said, okay, fine. So I was just checking him. I think yesterday I asked him, "How is it going? How do you like the toothpaste?" So he said, "You don't know. I can smile. You say you smile with confidence." I said, "Yes, we smile with confidence." So he gave me a testimony that he is doing better, and the old bad odor that was coming out from his mouth has stopped. Ha! Bravo for the toothpaste. Bravo for Dinance. We are bringing solutions. What we want is solutions. Okay, people are suffering different issues, so we are bringing solutions. We want solutions. Yeah. So the morning shoot refreshes and refreshes the mouth. The morning shoot supports oral cleanliness and neutralizes odor and promotes lasting freshness. So we have in the gray one, that's the night restore. Okay. So these toothpaste go together. Okay. Like remember, we also have Dyna and Sabanism that goes together. There's a morning one and the evening one. So it's the same thing with the Dyna's toothpaste. There's a morning one and the evening one. The night restore promotes gum comfort, promotes, it maintains oral freshness, it soothes gums and relieves tension and supports gum health and night protection. And the final thing that most of the people just brush our teeth in the morning. After that, we no longer think of brushing again. So here in Dynas Global, since we have Dynas toothpaste, it will teach us that most of the times we should be brushing our teeth twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. Yeah, so these are the 8 products that we have for Dynas Global, and we know that the company will be bringing other products in the system in the near future. So those are just some of the testimonies that just few testimonies. I think I'll just lead that. So there's diabetes, vision, and heart. So this one. Testimonial: after 2 months on Rosenta, my health improved, my eyesight became clear, and my blood sugar dropped. So that's a PN Zubadia giving a testimony. So we also have diabetes and blood pressure. This is from a man, Abidil Aman, also saying, after 3 months of taking Rosenta daily, my blood sugar and blood pressure returned to normal. And you also have menopausal discomfort. Remember, I was talking about menopausal using Liftmax. So this is PN Marina. Also is giving testimony to say, Liftmax made me feel more comfortable and healthier. The pain and dryness I felt before reduced a lot. Okay, so we also have tuberculosis and heart condition testimonial from Zamarin Abdullah, and also saying, after taking Procenta, I feel stronger and more energetic. My heart condition is more stable. Okay, so we see that we have those testimonies in different areas. Yeah, and I think the last 2 testimonies, let me show them. I think they're also good ones. A miracle after 14 years of waiting. We see here a happy couple. After 14 years of marriage without children, we started taking Dennis Rosenta in October 2023. 3 months later, they went for IVF, succeeded, and Hilda was pregnant. She continued Rosenta throughout pregnancy, and September 2024, we welcomed our baby, healthy baby girl, Rosenta. I think they've mentioned the girl Rosenta. You are truly grateful for this blessing. Okay. So we also see here, after 4 years of battling blood cancer, I never imagined 6 months could change everything. So that's another testimony from Rashik. I says I was diagnosed with blood cancer, prostemia vera in 2021. Hospital treatments required many medications and repeated blood withdrawals. In February 2025, I started taking Rosenta and Esgard. Within a month, my blood levels improved, the medication was reduced, and I felt more energetic. After 6 months, my health recovered about 85%. Now I live healthier and stronger. So you can see these products, they're doing wonders. They're helping people, okay? We are here to help people, yeah? We're here to help people. So, so far, these are just some of the testimonies that I can share. And as I've said that since we have just started having Zooms, we'll keep on sharing different testimonies and including even here our different local testimonies. Yeah, so if we have questions, let's go back. You can you unmute yourself and you ask me a question, then we respond together. Thank you. If anyone has a question or any comment.
Amazing, amazing, my leader. Thank you so much for taking us through the products. I'm really amazed.
Thank
Actually, I
you.
love the way you explained concerning about Rosenta and also especially LiftMax. I
Mhm.
also love LiftMax. I've seen the impact. The impact is very, very cool. It's very, very great. You
Thank
never
you.
maybe mentioned to fail to mention one thing about LiftMax. From just the word LiftMax, it helps
Mhm.
lift and upsize the breast back to the way it's supposed to be. Now it prevents sagging. I really
Mhm.
love the
Mhm.
product, especially also to men. This is a very powerful product called Triple Root Coffee. It's a very, very powerful
Mhm.
product, and the evidence is, I might say it's about after 15 minutes, you just seeing the impact. When maybe sometimes you had got some issues, maybe with the erectile function, sometimes your performance
Mhm.
is reduced. This is a very powerful product that can really help. And also at the same
Nice.
time, with our Ace Guard is also a very good product,
Mm.
especially for those people who are maybe, let's say, are asthmatic or has what you call the breathing issues.
Mm.
It's a very good product for that. Even also I've had good testimonies for people who have recovered from stroke just using XGuard. Not even the
Oh,
combination,
nice.
but yeah, but the combination of our products make it so very much powerful, especially now when you bring it to different types. Now that we have got different uh, genders based on the products, like we have stated, like Liftmax and Triple Root, with the
Mhm.
others that are generally meant for like everyone. And it's also very good when you use the combination of our product, you get very fast and good result. So
Okay.
thank you so much for sharing. I'm really amazed. Thank you so much for sharing. I've learned a lot actually from your end, and be blessed. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, leader. If there's anyone who has comments or questions, if we don't have, can just type in the chat box, just to 1, 2, 3 or 1, 1. I'll know that we don't have. Okay. Um. Let me. I'm trying to check in the. Okay. 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 All right. All right. Since I said that we are just here for today, we are talking about the products. God willing, if it's tomorrow or the other day, we'll be talking about other things in the company, maybe the compensation plan. So we'll be doing different topics. I don't want to be taking like the whole presentation, like the compensation, then the company profile, then the products. If it becomes so longer, people get bored. Sometimes they will not even watch. So I will put this on YouTube, and I'll also share the link so that people after they can sit down and listen again. Yeah, if you still have questions by that, you can still always comment. You can ask it in the upliners, or if you are on the Malawi group, you can always even come on the Malawi group and then we talk. Yeah. So, and the other groups anyway. Yeah, you can always ask the questions if you have questions. Maybe it might not be directed to me, but even to other people, you can do that. Yeah. So, the last thing that I want to say is that always remember that we are here to lift each other and we are here to help each other. The journey of life is not for a single person to say me and me only. No, it's about us. If for myself, when somebody asks me, can you define success? I always tell them, you can say I'm successful when you are able to impact others. Okay, when able to help others. So just being a distributor of Dynas Global, you know that you have joined that game of helping others. Okay, you are in the journey of success. So you can be success personally, but you can be more successful when you are able to impact others. Okay, so it's not about us only, but it's about others, the people that we're helping. We can see a lot of testimonies, okay, on the ground. When even you try on Google, you see that a lot of testimonies, people are becoming happy after using the products, they've been helped. That's an impact. That means you are successful, okay? So let's have that heart that you should be able to help others. It's not about money only, but it's about us helping others. Let's heal the world together with Dynas products. And these are 100% natural products, okay? These are 100% natural products. They're not orthodox drugs, not at all. These are supplements, 100% natural. There are no chemicals in it added, no. These are 100% natural. I'm putting emphasis deliberately. This is 100% natural products. So if you love natural healing and you want others also to be naturally healed, tell them about Dynas product. Preach about Dynas product. Tell them about the Dynas products. So that's the last thing that I can say. Otherwise, thank you so much for being there, and we'll meet next time. Have a blessed night. Thank you. We deal with confidence.